Ron Swanson from the American sitcom Parks and Recreation said, "The whole point of this country is if you want to eat garbage, balloon up to 600 pounds, and die of a heart attack at 43, you can. You are free to do so. To me, that's beautiful." I'm sure that this is an accurate representation of his American dream, but the American dream, as defined by Google Dictionary, is the ideal by which equality of opportunity is available to any American, allowing the highest aspirations and goals to be achieved. This principle does not assert that life will be fair or have equality of outcome, but rather with sufficient effort, you can achieve nearly anything you want, whether that's to become an astronaut or be a couch potato. My mother grew up in the Soviet Union in Ukraine. She was an incredibly studious student and took part in a foreign exchange program. She saw the relative extreme prosperity of the United States and decided, with support from her parents, to move to Utah. She, at this time, was the poorest she had ever been, but also the freest. She met my father in college, and under pressure of my mom being deported due to an expired visa, they got married and dropped out of school. They started in an apartment, then bought a fixer-upper for 80 grand. At this point, they had my older sister and 1-year-old me. My dad's health began to fail. With worsening arthritis, chronic fatigue syndrome, and other ailments, he could no longer hold a job. But this was okay because he was able to watch us kids and make repairs around the house while my mom worked. When my mother had my little sister, she was diagnosed with an aggressive case of multiple sclerosis. As her case worsened, she was unable to work that job. My mom and dad found short-term jobs here and there and occasionally relied on charity from our church. But it became obvious that we were going to have to find some other alternate source of income. We moved into another house and began renting out our old house. This covered the mortgage of both our houses, and my dad was able to maintain both the properties. We were doing well, but my mom's health was still getting worse and worse. So when the opportunity arose, we moved to a duplex and rented out half of it along with our previous 2 houses. After about a year, my mom's health began to fall to an all-time low. She was unable to walk unassisted and had episodes of blindness. She couldn't work anymore. But we were okay. Our alternate sources of income were enough to keep us out of poverty, and us kids seemed to be doing well. My older sister received a full-ride scholarship to BYU after graduating with a 3.998 GPA. Stupid AP chemistry. And I was working hard in school, taking the hardest classes available to me and maintaining a 4.0 GPA. Though circumstances inhibited the productivity of our parents, they were able to build a life for themselves and their children. They are the hardest working people I have ever known, and are great examples to me and my siblings. I think back on the trials my parents have endured, and it reminds me of the family from the classic novel, The Grapes of Wrath. Though my parents' journey wasn't as bitter as that of the book, how they reacted was similar, always looking forward and taking whatever opportunities they were given. My mom came from a totalitarian society with far fewer freedoms and opportunities, to here, the land of opportunities. As found in our nation's founding document, the Declaration of Independence, the American Revolution was a reaction to a totalitarian society and was based upon fundamental principles of inalienable rights and other Enlightenment ideas. These rights form the basic freedoms that allow for the American dream. And to me, one of those rights that sticks out is the pursuit of happiness, the American dream. Thank you.